Hello everybody, and welcome back to 5 Minute Crypto, the channel where we cover the most important crypto news in just 5 minutes, back again with another crypto update. Bitcoin tumbles back under 48,000. Twitter CEO says no single person or institution can change or stop Bitcoin. And this specific article here caught the attention of many people, as it really sparked a lot of others to make articles too. Now, of course, it comes back to the Twitter CEO, Jack Dorsey, who put up a couple of really interesting things. Once more, we have a couple extra articles. Bitcoin bulls have long claimed the crypto is an inflation hedge, but recent price swings have challenged that idea. Twitter and Square CEO Jack Dorsey says he's committed to making Bitcoin work better. And Tim Draper stands up for Bitcoin amid Elon Musk U-turn. So all of these are actually bullish on Bitcoin. I think you guys have already gotten that. First of all, there's not a single institution that can manipulate Bitcoin or stop it. It depends. If you consider governments to be a single institution, debatable, but then okay, we're not on the same page. Depending as well on what you consider stopping Bitcoin. Because, of course, nobody can actually stop it since it's decentralized, so a lot of people would have to come together to say, hey, we're going to stop with this. Then again, even if miners were to quit and stop, there would be other miners who would pick it up. So it would only really die out if they were to take it over. If there were to be a 51% attack and basically destroying Bitcoin. That would be quote-unquote stopping, but the network would never officially ever stop again, at least as far as I know, until people know and find a way to take it down or crack the system. It's going to live on. And stopping it from being useful as a payment method, I guess it's done it themselves already, because Bitcoin is definitely one of the worst ways to pay something with. We all have seen that before. Then again, can you always use it? Most likely, yes. It's like the same thing as with gold. You cannot really stop it unless you're trying to, as a government, for example, take it in, right? But if any company says something negative about it, or any company says something positive, then negative, it doesn't really matter. No company can stop it. No regulation can actually stop Bitcoin also. That's one important thing to understand. Not a single piece of regulation can stop it. They can only make it really annoying and really cumbersome. For example, if they were to tax your crypto gains at 95 or 99% or even 100, that would be really annoying. If they forbid you from holding crypto, that would be really annoying. If they forbid the mining of crypto, for example, or anything regarding crypto, it would be very annoying, but it wouldn't die out, as not every country in the world is going to abide by those rules. It's never going to happen. Never, never, never. Jack Dorsey's on the same page. He's actually planning to make Bitcoin better. A lot of ideas have come out for how to make Bitcoin better. Not a single one has really won just quite yet, because the proof of work is kind of dead. We all know it. Then again, switching over to proof of stake would have to be approved by the miners, and that's never going to happen. Now, Jack Dorsey says Bitcoin changes everything for the better, and we will forever work to make Bitcoin better. It's actually not... I heard like beeping noise. I thought maybe it's the fire alarm, but it's something else. I'm not exactly sure what it is. Working on Bitcoin and making it better doesn't necessarily have to be transitioning to proof of stake. It could also be an upgraded or better version of proof of work. Could definitely be. We have to just find a method or find a way how the energy consumption gets better. And that might also be from a different perspective where, for example, Tesla comes in and actually creates renewable energy type of miners, or just something stupid like that where it's still going to drain a lot of energy, but a little bit better energy. Then again, if those miners over in China don't use it, then you made it kind of for nothing, my opinion. Then the other one is, I guess, Bitcoin being an inflation hedge. It's actually bullish in nature. Then again, the article puts a negative twist on that, but I kind of disagree. Well, inflation basically is that things become more expensive, right? And your dollar becomes worth less per piece. That's again why it becomes more expensive to buy one thing with the same amount of dollars. So, or with more amount of dollars, I guess. You have to buy the same thing with more dollars. If you start to think about it, well, if things were to get more expensive, then I would say that Bitcoin's value should also, theoretically speaking, go up, right? Because if inflation goes up, then, from a certain perspective, if all your groceries now are $100 more to buy, then to buy some Bitcoin should also become more expensive, because that means that the dollar has basically devalued against Bitcoin. And they're saying that's not actually happening, mostly because right now what happened recently, when the inflation was basically announced, is the stocks fell and kind of everything, in the normal system fell, and Bitcoin fell too, which basically leads to a 1-to-1 or 100% correlation, basically, where Bitcoin, again, is following with the inflation. If inflation goes bad or goes high, Bitcoin falls. And that's kind of the opposite of what should happen, as people usually, theoretically speaking, should take out their money from their cash and put it into a safe haven like gold or Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation to make sure that the money goes with instead of against them. And Tim Draper stands up for Bitcoin amid Elon Musk U-turn. Tim Draper refers to energy and CO2 emissions involved in modern banking system. DFJ founder suggests Elon Musk should stop accepting fiat currencies for purchases of Tesla, and the recent decline in Bitcoin price has been attributed to Musk's recent decision. This specific one here, the second one, is actually referring to the fact that all the cars that they take, for example, actually take a lot of electricity too, and they're not really pointing anything towards it. In the end, guys, I don't think many people have lost their support for Bitcoin at all. It's just right now a little bit funny that Elon Musk did that, but is it going to be a really bad thing? No, not at all. Nobody's going to use Bitcoin to buy a Tesla anyway. It's just an idea. And I don't know what he's doing this or why, but I guess we'll figure out throughout the next couple of weeks. Guys, thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and make sure you press the like button and subscribe. See you guys again in another 5-minute crypto video, hopefully later today.